Hello students, my name is Sumit Mehta. Okay, and today's lecture we will discuss about what is nutrition. So, have you ever thought that when we walk or ride a bicycle, we are using up our energy. Okay, we are using up energy, and from where this energy is coming to our body, even when we are not doing any apparent activity, means even when you are sleeping, you are also consuming some amount of energy. Okay, and we also need materials from outside in order to grow, develop, synthesize proteins and other substances needed in the body. And these sources of energy and materials is the food we eat. Is the food we eat. Okay, the main source of the energy is the food we eat. So now let's discuss how do living things living things get their food. Okay, so the general requirement for energy and materials, let me write here, the general requirement for energy and materials for energy and materials is common in all organisms, is common in all organisms, but it is fulfilled in different ways, but it is fulfilled in different ways. Okay, so some organisms use simple food material obtained from inorganic sources, inorganic sources in the form of carbon dioxide and water. These organisms are autotrophs. So autotrophs use carbon dioxide and oxygen, include green plants and some bacteria. Okay, so these are green plants, etc. Okay, other organisms utilize complex substances. These complex substances have to be broken down into simpler ones before they can be used for the upkeep and the growth of the body. So, to achieve this, organisms use biocatalysts called enzymes. So, the other organisms used enzymes. Thus, the heterotrophs survive depends directly or indirectly on autotrophs. Heterotrophic organisms include heterotrophs, include animals and fungi. So indirectly, heterotrophs are dependent on the autotrophs. Okay. Now we will discuss about autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition one by one. So let's discuss about autotrophic nutrition in this lecture, and we will discuss about the heterotrophic nutrition in another lecture. Okay. So let's discuss about autotrophic nutrition. Carbon and energy requirements and energy requirements of the autotrophic organism of the autotrophic organism are fulfilled by Photosynthesis. It is the process by which autotrophs take in substances from the outside and convert them into the stored forms of energy. Okay, so what is photosynthesis is, it is the process, in which, or you can say the by which, autotrophs take in substances from the outside and convert them into stored forms of energy. Okay, so this material is taken in the form of carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so the autotrophs take carbon dioxide and water, which is converted into carbohydrates in the presence of, you can say, sunlight. Carbohydrates, which is used as a form of energy, and chlorophyll. Okay, sunlight and chlorophyll, you can say. So the carbohydrates are utilized for providing energy, to the plant. So the carbohydrates which are not used immediately are stored in the form of starch. First they are stored in the form of starch, which serves as the internal energy reserve. Means the, like there is, for the storage of money there are banks, so it is also acted as the bank for to generate the energy, and when required by the plants. So when plants require the energy, so starts produced it. A somewhat similar situation is seen as where some of the energy derived from the food we eat is stored in our body in the form of glycogen. Like in humans, the food we eat and the energy from the food is stored in the form of glycogen. Okay, so the main reaction, the balance reaction which takes place is chlorophyll. So it is producing glucose, which is C6H12O6 plus 6H2O. Okay, so this process is basically known as photosynthesis. In this process, absorption of light done by the chlorophyll, conversion of light energy to chemical energy, and splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen takes place, and reduction of carbon dioxide to the carbohydrates takes place. So students, this is all about the autotrophic nutrition which is takes place in plants. So now let's discuss about heterotrophic nutrition in the next lecture. Okay, so stay tuned for the next lecture on heterotrophic nutrition, students. And if you have still any doubt or any question based on this lecture, then please do comment in the comment section. Thank you. Happy learning.